So you're looking for a sales training course that's going to help you sell more jewelry? Well, you found the right video. This is part number 7, closing questions, asking for that deal. Make sure to watch through to the end of the video. This way you can hear some hints about what's coming on part number 8 of this 10-part jewelry sales training course. Now, if you have not seen part number 6 as well, before continuing with this video, make sure to click the link right up here in the corner of the video. Click that link, watch that video, and then come back to this one. It is a 10-part training series, so make sure to watch it in order as well, so it all makes so much more sense for you. And now, if you have not met me as well, and this is the first video you're seeing of me, my name is Levon, and I am the owner of this YouTube channel, Crew Goes Digital. On this channel, I'm focused on bringing you techniques, skill sets, and personal development tips to help increase your success and increase your sales within the luxury retail industry. Not in decades, not in years, not in months, not in weeks, but right now. So consider subscribing to the channel as well if you're in the luxury retail industry or you're looking at getting into the luxury retail industry. But why should you be listening to me? Well, I was a port and shopping guide. You have tray after tray of settings to pick. This is the Levian around for a shopping emergency. So what I would be doing, I'd be working on board Royal Caribbean and celebrity cruise ships as the person people would go to ask where should I go shopping in each one of these Caribbean ports that we go and stop at. Now, in each one of these ports, the main thing people purchase is jewelry, luxury goods, because this is a tax and duty-free shopping haven as well. So it would all be questions about these. But also think about some of the objections that people would come up against me with as well. Why I needed to know so many different ways to ask for that sale, because think about some of these, for example. Well, that costs so much more than my cruise. You know what? I don't feel comfortable spending $20,000 in Mexico. And you know, the list, it really does go on top of the common objections that you would get with dealing with a person when working in a jewelry store in general. Now, here are some of the things we're going to cover. We're going to cover 3 different closes here. The treat yourself close, the assisted by the manager close, or you can actually assist yourself, or when the partner is not here. Sorry, no, we're not doing when the partner is not here because we handled that in the objection video. If you haven't watched that video, we're going to do the minor close as well. Now, what is your favorite way too of asking a customer for the sale? Let me know down in the comments. So scroll on down, comment down below, and let me know your favorite closing question. Or if you disagree with some of my methods as well, please let me know. I want to know. All right, so the treat yourself close, this is so simple. A little bit of encouragement is really just needed here. You know, most people don't treat themselves. When is the last time you treated yourself? All right, asking the customer that, and then say, why don't you treat yourself now and just get it? Like, I mean, it looks like you love it, and I mean, me seeing the smile that you have on your face at the moment, I really think you should just treat yourself and get it. Like that, and then you shut up and you wait for the customer to say what the customer is going to say. You don't say anything after you put it out there. It's all up to the customer next as well. You know, sometimes it just really does not even take that much. You'd be surprised by just asking someone, you know, when is the last time you treated yourself? A lot of people don't. You know, a lot of the time you might come across quite a few empathetic people that do everything for everyone else but don't do much or don't do anything for themselves. So just this little bit of encouragement can make the world of a difference for someone that's like that as well. A very simple thing, but something that is actually really effective. And then this one I love. This works so well. The assisted by the manager close. You've tried everything, the customer is about to leave. Your manager then stops the customer just before they leave, and then your manager asks the customer and says, oh, you know what, sorry, just 2 seconds before you leave. You know, I'm the manager here of the store as well, so I train all of the sales staff, just like, let's say Billy, the guy that was helping you, helping you while you were in here, and just so I can make sure that you're being served the best possible, you're receiving the best possible service when you're here shopping within the store. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? And the customer's of course going to say yes, because what customer does not want to give their opinion, what customer does not want to give their feedback, and what customer does not want great service? So then the jewelry store manager would continue and say, Excellent. So, how was he? Did he explain a lot of good details to you, all the things that that your sales staff member's already going to do? Did he show you everything that you wanted to see? Excellent, excellent. So, 2 soft questions, and then the third question would be, okay, excellent. And so, why is it you didn't decide to make the purchase then as well today? And then, because the customer's defenses are down, they might come out with the reason that was not actually brought up in the sale. That's a quite simple fix. So then the jewelry store manager can go, whoa, oh my God, I'm so glad that I stopped you to ask for your feedback before you left, because blah, 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 blah. Then the jewelry store manager can close the sale, or get the sale back on again, basically, and then eventually bring Billy back over to continue the sale and then close it as well. If your jewelry store manager isn't there, even you can do the same thing yourself as well. And you can say that, okay, yeah, that's totally fine. I understand that you're not going to purchase today as well, but also just because I really want to make sure that the next time that you come in, that if I'm here as well, I want to make sure that I'm giving you the best possible service while you are here within the store. Do you mind if I would ask you just quickly, do only take 2 seconds, for a little bit of feedback on a few of the things that I've explained? Did you like the things that I explained to you about the style, about the setting, about the brand, whatever it is? 2 soft questions again. And the third question is, and then why is it that you decided not to purchase today as well? Then that third question is the one where, again, by you doing it yourself, again, it always is going to depend on the relationship with the customer and the rapport you've built with them when they are there within the store as well. But this is something you still can do yourself. It is very, very effective because the customer's defenses are down, and it gives you another opportunity to really reopen it as well. Then the minor close. Again, simple, but really works. Let's say the customer's found a piece they really, really, really like, but they're like, I wonder if you had it in pink gold, or I wonder if you have it in white gold, or I wonder if you had it in yellow gold, or I wonder if you had it a little bit larger, a little bit smaller, different color, a ruby instead of an emerald, whatever it is that the customer comes up with. By you then simply saying that, let me go and check, if we have that, do you think you would go ahead and get it today? Again, a small little step in towards that right direction. And if the customer might even say that, yeah, absolutely, because I love the style. I just really, I have so many emeralds, and I would love an emerald ring that has that. Or the customer might say, I'm not sure, I just really want to see it. But by you putting this out there, it's like, again, you're testing the water as well to see how ready that buying temperature has been, how ready the buying temperature is of the customer. So that's why I wanted to give you these 3 closing techniques as well. 2 of them that are really quite simple and easy for you to put straight into practice. The third one takes a little bit of teamwork with your jewelry store manager as well. You explaining this to them so you can close more sales together there in the store as well. And what I would really recommend as well, make sure to scroll on down now into the description. There is this book, Secrets to Closing, the Survivor's Closing Guide. So this is from Grant Cardone. There's over 100 different closes that is in this book. Now, not all the closes you can easily use within the jewelry industry, or it is going to be very specific to your store if your store has some of the options that are relative to some of these closes as well. But I am going to leave you a link so you can then go and pick up the book as well from Amazon. It'll be down here in the description of the video as well. So make sure to go and pick that up as well. This book will give you so many different ways to ask for the customer's agreement that you will never be stuck again thinking, how can I ask the customer to go ahead with buying today? So make sure to download that as well. And of course to make sure as well to subscribe to the channel, because what I am then going to be doing in the next video is that in the next video, I'm scrolling down to remind me on what it is. That the next video is going to be about upselling and adding on as well. So now, how many customers normally buy one piece from a set? Wouldn't you like to be able to have a technique that's going to maybe, just maybe, help them buy more than just one piece in that set? Well, that's what we're going to be covering in part number 8. So make sure to watch that video as well. When it is up and out, it will be here in the playlist as well. And click that bell icon when you've gone down to subscribe. This way you'll be notified when that video is up and ready for you to see. I'm going to see you in part number 8.